Yeah, you're able to see my screen, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Let me record this. Right, okay. So in the last class, we discussed about the SQL databases, uh, system databases, like different types of system databases, okay? And what is the use of each system database, the importance of system databases, okay? And we also discussed about the T-SQL queries, basic T-SQL queries like select query and insert query and where condition. Okay, so all these things we discussed in the previous session, right? So in this session, what we can do is we'll discuss about the patching. Okay, so what is patching? Different types of updates, how to download an update, what is the process actually to patch. Okay, so how we can approach the customers regarding the patching and all, and how to patch the servers, right? And during patching, what kind of challenges we'll face, where to check, okay, and how to fix those challenges and all, and even how to remove the patching also. We'll discuss, guys, in this session and in the next session, guys. Sorry for that. So, what is meant by patching, guys? What is meant by patching? Can anyone tell me what is patching?
Accepting the updates of the software.
Accepting. Okay.
Mainly used for the updates and modification.
Okay. Right.
To fix the bugs.
Adding
Very
bug fix
good.
and adding new features.
Okay. So patching in simple words is nothing but applying the updates. Okay. Patching is nothing but applying the updates. For every software, you need to apply the updates, guys, latest updates and all you have to apply. It is very, very important. You remember in the beginning of the sessions, we discussed one point, CTP, RC and RTM, right? So CTP is the first test copy, RC is the second test copy, whereas RTM is the final copy that you can download and install in the production servers. Imagine like in the year of 2025, like last year, Microsoft released one version, right? MSSQL 2025, SQL Server 2025. Right. Now, almost like around how many months? Maybe in the month of not January, last year, November, December, like that, it was released. So it's almost around 1 minute, just 1 minute.
Where we are?
Okay. Right. So mainly updates, why we have to install the updates? In case of any bugs, especially for bugs, and in case of any vulnerabilities, right? And in case of any new attacks, right? So attackers, hackers will always try to attack the software using different approaches, different methods and all. So to protect the software, to protect the infrastructure, and also if any bugs are there, bugs means, right, the faulty behavior of the application is called a bug. if it is not, the feature has to work in one manner, but it is not working as expected. So that is called bug. Bug and error both are different. Error is something mistake that you are doing. Bug is not like that. Mistake in the software, you can say bug. If it's a mistake in the software is a bug, where error is like you are doing some mistakes, then that time generally you'll get the errors. So first thing, to fix the bugs, okay, to fix the bugs and to fix the vulnerabilities, and also to, what I can say, in case of any new attacks and all, okay, to avoid the virus attacks. Okay, for all these three reasons, generally we have to patch the servers. Remember, patching you are also doing regularly in your phone, right? Sometimes when you open phone pay and all, it will ask you to update the application. You will update it. That is also one kind of patching. Only one update came, so you have to install that update. And remember, every time when you are updating the application, do you think every time you will get new features? No, not every time you will get new features, right? Because in a month, 2-3 times the app will be updated. But every time, 2-3 times, every month, 2-3 times, you will get the new features in the application. Not exactly. So don't think that when you update the application, when you patch the application, you will get the features. Especially in the SQL Server, you will not get any new features. In your normal apps and all, maybe when you update, okay, you might get new features. But in the SQL Server, when you patch it, you don't get any new features. Okay, the SQL Server patches will be helpful to fix the bugs, to fix the vulnerabilities, and to avoid the virus attacks and all. Generally, for these three main reasons, okay, we have to patch the SQL servers on a regular basis in the organization. So patching is nothing but applying the updates. Who will release these updates? Updates, right? Update means somebody has to release. Who will release? The vendor. Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft will release these updates and all. So we have different types of updates. Okay, types of updates, guys. We have service packs, which is called major update. Okay, major update. We have cumulative updates called minor updates. Okay, we have hot fixes like QFE, GDR. QFE means quick fix engineering. Okay, GDR means general distribution release. So these are called hot fixes. Hot fixes, what is meant by hot fixes? I'll tell you. Okay, so we have different types of updates. Major updates called service packs, minor updates called cumulative updates, hot fixes like QFE and GDR. These are all called different types of updates in SQL Server. So when we have to apply what kind of updates? Service packs are there till SQL Server 2016. Till SQL Server 2016, we have service packs concept. Okay, till SQL Server 2016, we have service packs concept. From 17 onwards, okay, we have till 2016 we have service packs plus cumulative updates. From 2017 onwards, okay, from 2017 onwards, we have only cumulative updates. We don't have service packs concept. I'll tell you, don't worry. So now let's discuss. See, updates are all same, guys. Patching, how we will patch is like service pack, cumulative update, either it is a QFE or GDR, whatever it is, update file will be changed. But the process is same. How you will apply service pack, in the same way you will apply cumulative update. In the same way, QFE, in the same way, GDRs also. QFE, GDRs generally we don't do. Rarely we will do the GDR and all. I'll tell you when we will do and all. Okay. So applying these updates, either service pack or cumulative updates, shortcut is there. Okay. Service packs will also called as SP. Okay. SP, service pack is nothing but SP. Cumulative updates are nothing but CU. Okay. CU means cumulative updates. So sometimes they will ask whether you applied SP or not. What is the latest CU? They don't talk like cumulative updates. So what is the latest CU we have for SQL Server 2022? Like that they will ask in the interview sometimes. So these are the main updates in the SQL Server that you have to apply. Okay, as per the requirements and all. Patching is a regular activity. Every year you will do the patching. Okay, for example, you have 100 servers. All 100 servers cannot be a same version. 20 servers from 2016, 10 servers from 2012, 30 servers from 2019, 40 servers from 2022. Different versions will be there. Don't think in the organization only one version will use across the projects. Okay, depends on the application compatibilities. They will use different versions. Few organizations, as I said, in my old organization, we are still using SQL Server 2000 to 2025. Means all the versions we are still using. Few servers on 2000, few servers on 2005, few of them on 2008, 8 or 2, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, 22. All the versions we have because application dependency. Few applications will support 2000 only. Few applications will support 2005 only. Some applications will not generate any revenue. If they are not generating any revenue, why we have to upgrade the applications to the latest versions? Some applications we have to maintain only for the SLA, service level agreement and all. We will not get the amount just for the sake of agreement as initially discussed when the project came. For that purpose, we'll simply maintain. For maintenance, why again we need latest version 2025? Why we'll pay extra money and all for that software? Chalta, no problem. Okay, so like that's why we'll have different types of SQL servers, different versions of SQL servers in the organization. So why this is a regular activity? Why patching is a regular activity? Because regularly Microsoft will release updates. As I said, 10 servers are 2016, 20 servers are 2017, 30 servers are 2019. So imagine you started patching this month, in the month of June. To patch all the servers with all the approvals and all, it might take 2-3 months. Okay, to patch. Some people, 99% they will do manually only. 1% or 2% they will do automation. Okay, so all servers they will patch at a time. In 1-2 days itself, they will complete the patching, all the servers. That is called automation. Through PowerShell scripts and all, they will do automation. So when you are doing this patching for 3 months or 4 months, again after 4 months, again new updates will come, right? Because cumulative updates are monthly updates. Okay. The major updates, we can say service packs are yearly updates. Year on year, like maybe after 1 year or 2 years, minimum 1 year time they will take and they will release service packs. Let me open this table. Okay, you'll get an idea. SQL Server builds.blogspot.com. Okay. So this website will help you what kind of updates are there for each version. Okay, if you see here, see up to 2016 you can see SP1, SP2, SP3, SP4 up to 2016. Starting from 2017, service packs will no longer be released. Means Microsoft will not release service packs. It stopped releasing service packs from 2017 onwards because all the updates will include in the minor updates itself. Why again two different types of updates? So they stopped releasing the service packs. But you should know this service packs concept and all because we will support the older versions also in the project, right? What in case if we have SQL Server 2016 or 14 on our project? So you have to definitely patch with the latest service pack only. So now if you see here, okay, 2016 is having 3 service packs. RTM, this is RTM, okay. RTM, imagine it's released in the year of 2016, June 1st. Okay, and then after some time, like maybe after 1 year, something like that, they released a service pack 1. Again, after 1-2 years, they released service pack 2. Again, after 1-2 years, they released service pack 3. That's it for 2016 only, up to SP3 is there. And you can also see the minor updates. The latest cumulative update on RTM is CU9. Because imagine, this was released in the month of June 2016, guys. And imagine this was released in the month of maybe around something like that, 2017, something like that. 2017 June, imagine 1 year. Let's consider 1 year, okay? From 2016 June to 2017 June, if something happened, where is the security? If any bugs are found, how to fix it? So that's why monthly they will release minor updates called cumulative updates. With these monthly updates or minor updates, you can able to patch the SQL server. No need to wait for service packs and all. So that's why we have major updates and minor updates also up to 2016. From 2017 onwards, they released the concept, they just removed the concept of service pack. All updates are like cumulative updates only. That's why 2017 you can see CU31. Okay. For 2019 you can see CU32. This is the latest update. For 2022 you can see this site is loading very slow. 22 you can see CU25, and 2025 it was released, right? It was released when November 18th it was released, and till now 6 updates came. See, November 8 to June 2026, almost 7-8 months. In 7-8 months, almost 6 updates came. Means on an average monthly it is releasing 1 update. So Shanmukh, what and all updates we have to apply? As I said, now imagine you installed SQL Server 2016 today. Somebody is asking, hey DBA team, can you please install SQL Server 2016? We'll install. So when you install this 2016, we'll also do one more thing. We'll apply the latest service pack after the installation. What is the latest service pack of 2016? SP3. So after the SQL Server installation, we'll directly apply SP3 on top of that SQL Server. Because this is the latest service pack. No need to apply SP1 and SP2. Because SP3 contains all the updates of SP1 and SP2. Is it clear, guys? SP3 contains all the updates of SP2 and SP1 also. So at present, today if you install 2016, now no need to install SP1, SP2 and then SP3. Directly you can apply Service Pack 3 on SQL Server 2. By the time of installation, what is the latest update? That latest update you can apply. So no need to apply the previous updates and all. Okay, so let me show you how it will work. Okay, this is Excel sheet, right? So in the Excel, okay, imagine this is my service pack 1. This is RTM, service pack 1, service pack 2, service pack 3. Okay, RTM will have minor updates. As I said, I told you, right, minor updates. It don't wait until service pack 1 is going to be released. Imagine, just a reference, I am just giving CU11. Service pack 1 also, because imagine service pack 1 released in the year of 2017. For 2016, the major update released in the year of 2017. After 1 year only, right, SP2 will be released, correct? So again we have to wait for 1 year for another major update. So that's why Microsoft will release some minor updates in between, so that you can apply the minor updates and all. And this is my SP2, this is CU1. Okay, just I'm adding few CUs, and then CU1, and then imagine we have these many CUs, right? RTM, Service Pack 1, Service Pack 2, Service Pack 3, and Service Pack 4. Right. Now, on top of RTM, if you apply SP1, okay, no need of applying all these minor updates, because SP1 contains all these minor updates also. Your major update contains minor update also. So now the latest service pack is SP3. So when anyone asks you to patch SQL Server 2016, what updates you have to apply, guys? What are the latest service packs and cumulative updates we have? You have to patch the SQL Server with SP3 plus CU10. 2 times you have to patch. I'm just giving a reference. This concept is still 2016 version. From 2017 onwards, just CUs are there. There is no concept of service pack. Is it clear, guys, everyone?
Yes.
Are we good? So from 2017 onwards, only CUs will be there. There will be no confusion. But up to 2016, if you are managing, so if you want to patch the SQL servers, you have to patch latest updates called Service Pack 3, and on top of Service Pack 3, you have to apply CU10. Remember, this and this both are not same. Shanmukh, this is also CU1, this is also CU1, this is also CU1. All are same? No. This is, imagine, K Shanmukh, P Shanmukh, L Shanmukh kind of thing. All are different. SP1, CU1, this is the full name. Imagine this is surname, this is the person name. SP1, CU1 is different than SP2, CU1 is different than SP3, CU1. Is it clear, guys? Shanmukh, all are CU1s only. Any CU1 on top of SP3, can I apply this CU1? Is it possible? On top of SP3, can I apply this CU1? Will it allow? No, because the full name is SP2 CU1. If you want to apply this CU1, the minimum requirement is SP2. If you want to apply this CU1, 1 minute. So if you want to apply this CU1, the minimum requirement is SP3. So don't think all are showing same CU1. Shanmukh, can I apply any CU1, any CU10 and all? No. This is your SP1 CU1, this is your SP2 CU1. And here, for the example, SP2 is released in the year of 2018. Imagine, I'm just giving an example. SP2 CU1 is released maybe in the year of 2018, something like October. But SP3 is released in 2019. So SP3 is the latest one. On top of latest one, how we are going to install the old update? Is it clear, guys? Only thing is just, yeah. So only thing is, if you want to apply this CU10, the full name of this CU10 is SP3 plus CU10. So first you have to apply SP3 and then you have to apply CU10. And again, these cumulative updates also no need to install one by one, same like service pack. If you have latest cumulative update, that is enough. No need to install 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and all. This CU10 contains all the updates of 1 to 9. Are we good, guys, now? Is it clear? Any questions, doubts so far? Only thing is, you have to apply the major update, latest major update. On top of latest major update, you have to apply the latest minor update. In case if you are working since 5 years, 10 years and all, you might experience all these things. Initially, we'll work with SP1, later after 1 year, because we'll do the patchings regularly, right? First we'll patch with SP1, then patch with SP2, and then patch with SP3. Like that you will apply the patches. But now you install SQL Server 2016. In that scenario, no need to install any of these updates. Directly latest service pack and latest cumulative update. Guys, is it clear now? Everyone? Are we good? So this CU10 and
Yes,
this
Shanmukh.
CU10 both are not same. This is SP2 CU10. To apply this CU10, you have to patch with SP2. To apply this CU10, you have to patch with SP3. Okay, guys? And imagine, if it is clear, I'll ask one question. I just installed RTM 2016. On top of RTM 2016, I patched the RTM 2016 with SP3 CU10. Okay? Now, I removed this. I can remove the patch also. It is possible. Okay, I can remove the patch. Now I remove this CU10. If I remove this CU10, it will go to which level, guys? CU9 or SP3? Tell me, guys. Just give a try. When I remove CU10, it will go to CU9 or directly SP3 it will go?
SP3.
SP3. What about others? Just try it. It's okay, no problem. Inky Pinky Ponky also will work out, okay?
CU9.
SP3.
CU9. CU9.
CU9.
CU9. Okay,
SP3.
fine. SP3. Okay, very good. Okay, thanks, guys. Right, always remember this, guys. Okay, when you remove any update, it will go to the old update. So, what is the old patch that we installed? What is the old patch that we installed? SP3.
Yes,
Okay,
P3.
don't think when you remove CU10, it will go to CU9. CU9 we did not install. This CU10 contains up to CU9. That doesn't mean you can remove this CU10 separately and other cumulative updates will exist. No, it will go to the last patch. The last patch is SP3. On top of that, you patch with CU10. So when you remove this CU10, it will go to SP3. Now you remove the SP3 also. Then again to what level it will go? Now you this time you try, guys. On top of RTM, you applied SP3 and then CU10. Now you remove CU10, it will go to SP3, correct. Now when you remove SP3, it will go to which version?
RTM 2016.
RTM
What about
2000.
others? Others, Shiva? Is it clear, guys, to which version it will go? RTM. The last one is the last update is RTM. On top of RTM, you installed SP3. So if you remove SP3, it will go to RTM. The same question I'll ask like this: RTM. On top of that, I installed SP2 last year. On top of that, SP3 I installed this year, and yesterday I installed CU10. Now when I remove CU10, it will go to which version? Which update?
SP3.
SP3. If I remove SP3, it will go to which update?
RTM.
SP2. RTM.
sorry.
Yes, very good. Now I got the different answers. Someone is saying SP2, someone is saying RTM. Now tell me, where is the confusion here? Remember
SP2.
only one point. It will go to the last patch. So I told like
Yeah.
I patched with
SP2.
SP2 and then I patched with SP3. So when I remove SP3, it will go to what is the last patch? SP2, right?
SP2.
If I
SP2.
remove SP2, it will go to which update?
RTM.
RTM directly.
RTM.
Clear now? Everyone, is it clear? Any doubts,
Yeah.
questions,
clear.
please? Okay. So patching is a regular activity daily and not daily exactly. It depends on the number of servers and all. At least monthly, you will patch few servers. Every month is few servers, you will patch it because as I said, imagine you have 100 servers. Your DBA team will share. Okay, imagine you're having a team of 10 members. So each person will get 10 servers. You will patch 10 servers. Your friend will patch 10 servers. The other colleague will patch 10 servers. They will share. Okay, so maybe to patch all these 10 servers, maybe it might take 2-3 months. Again, new updates will be released for each version. Again, you are going to distribute the servers and again you will patch it. So monthly, at least 1-2 servers you will patch for sure. Okay, guys, clear? Patching is very important and we will do this activity regularly and we have to be very cautious while patching the SQL servers. Yes, Evram. Any questions
Sanmukh,
you have?
after so RTM, if SP1 update came, then we install SP1, then
Hmm.
SP2 update came patch.
Hmm.
So if you
Hmm.
install SP2, SP1 will be updated, or SP1, SP2 both will be there.
SP2 will be there on top of SP1. SP2 will be there. When you remove SP2, it will go to SP1.
Okay, I thought of SP1 will be upgraded and SP2 available right now. So SP1 no more available, I thought of.
No, no, SP1 will be there. That's why rollback is possible. If SP1 is not there and if it was overwrite, you cannot go
Okay.
back to SP1. Okay, SP1
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
there on top of SP1, SP2. SP1, what it will do internally, I'll tell you. Okay, like once the patching started, I'll tell you. We'll have some time. I'll explain how exactly the patching will work internally. Okay, the MSI files, MSP files, and all. But the answer is both will be there. So when you remove SP2, it will go back to SP1.
Okay, I thought of upgrade means so it will be like replace
We are
the
not, there is a different meaning in the SQL Server for upgrade and update. We are updating, we are not upgrading. Upgrade will overwrite, update will not overwrite.
Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys? No? Okay, fine. So now let's discuss about the patching process, how we will initiate the patching. So it's not like suddenly we'll wake up one day in the morning and chalo, I'll patch this server. No, not like that. Okay. Patching is a downtime activity. Notes. Patching is a downtime activity. Okay. Of course, we can minimize this downtime using different techniques and all, but patching is a downtime activity. So downtime, as I said earlier, for any downtime activity, what we have to do? What we have to do? We have to take proper approvals. Any downtime activity, we have to take the approvals. Approvals means who will give the approvals, like who will approve this activity. Now, this is how the activity will be initiated. We'll list out all the servers first. Step 1, we'll list out all the servers that needs to be patched. Step 2, we need to find out the application owner or business owner or POC, point of contact, or SPOC, single point of contact. Different names will be there. In some organization, they will call it as application owner has to approve. In some organization, they will call it as business owner has to be approved. In some organization, POC has to approve. Okay. In some organization, they will call it as SPOC. For every server, one point of contact will be there. If you want to do anything on that server, you have to get their approvals. Okay. It's not like suddenly today I have a mood to patch, so I'll patch the server. Okay. Not like that. You have to get the proper approvals from any of these people, application owner or these are the different names in different organizations. Okay. In some organization we'll call it as application owner. In some organization we'll call it as business owner. Like that we'll call. Right. Now for every server owner will be there, or app owner, application owner will be there. Then once we find out that owner, we have to send an email. Step 3. Okay. Send an email regarding the downtime approvals. Imagine server owner is, or app owner is, imagine Mark. Imagine he is the server owner for one of our SQL server. Hi Mark. Okay. You have to send an email like this. You can start in any way. Okay. Generally we'll start like, hi Mark, in one of the servers we need to apply the patches. Okay. With the latest service packs and cumulative updates. Okay. Patching is a downtime activity. We have to restart the server before the patching and after the patching. So kindly allow me, what will be the best time or suitable time to apply the patches. This is the theme. In what words you will write, you can write it, but this is how you have to send an email. On so and so server, we got an update. Okay. So we have to patch the some XYZ server with the latest service pack 3 and cumulative update CU10. So it might take 2 to 3 hours. And patching is, as you know, that patching is a downtime activity. Okay. Kindly let us know when we can apply the patches on this server. Now Mark will check the calendar. Okay. As we are patching the production servers, generally no one will apply or will approve to patch during the business weekdays, during the business hours and all. So Mark will give approvals like, okay, DBA team, you can patch it on Saturday night 10 o'clock, where there is less traffic. Okay, you can patch it on Saturday night 10 o'clock or Saturday morning 10 o'clock or Sunday morning 10 o'clock. Like that, Mark will reply. Once we have the reply, we have to save that email copy, and then, okay, we have to raise a change request. CR means change request. Change request. This change request, okay? What is this change request? See, now you got the official approvals from the mark, server owner. But others also has to know. CEO sometimes in the organizations, okay? Sometimes even the higher authority people also has to know all these things. What and all servers that you are patching or what and all changes that you are doing. Change request, CR, is a process to get the official approvals. Not only server owner, you also get the approvals from management also. For that, what they will do generally in the organization will conduct a CAB meeting, change advisory board. Okay, CAB meeting will be there. Change advisory board. This change advisory board will meet every week, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. Every week once. Okay, they will meet. They will discuss all the changes from DBA side. We have these many changes. From networking side, we have these many. From Windows side, these many changes. From storage side, these all the changes they will discuss. So you will raise a change request, right? In the change request, you will include all the things like what server you are patching, when you are patching, what is the scheduled time that you are patching, what is the implementation steps that you are following, what will be the rollback plan, what is the rollback plan, because if something failed, you have to be able to roll back. Okay, what is the rollback plan, how many users are going to be impacted. Okay, all these things you have to select in the request. Request is a kind of a small process. I'll tell you maybe in the at the end of the course, I'll show you some ITIL process. Okay, how the incident look like, how the change request look like. Okay, so you have to include all these things in the change request, and then it will go for the approvals. In the CAB meeting, everybody like managers, senior managers, technical leads, CTOs, CEOs also. Sometimes if it is small company, startup company, CEOs also will be there in the CAB meeting because they should know all the changes. They will be aware of it. Okay, this time the server will be down, so application will be down. So this is expected. They should know. That's why CTOs also, Chief Technology Officer, also will join these calls, CAB meeting, VP, Vice Presidents. So you have to represent your change. Don't worry. And you have to talk in front of CTO, CEO and all sometimes. If you raise a change request that you are going to patch one server, you have to raise a change request. That change request you have to represent in the CAB meeting. So they will discuss 15 minutes time. They will give for DB changes, whatever DBA related changes, and also one person from CAB meeting. They will ask some so and so change will be done by Shivaram. Shivaram, please tell me what will be your implementation steps. What will be the rollback plan? Right? Have you tested this change in the pre-prod lower environment? What will be the test results? Where will be the artifacts? Artifacts means proofs. Have you uploaded the artifacts? Is the test result successful? Okay. You have to answer all these things. If they satisfied with your answers, then they will approve your change request. If they approve the change request, then only you are good to proceed to implement that change. Is it clear, guys? Everyone, the process, this is called ITIL process. Technically, patching is next, finish, install. That's it. Patching, 5 minutes work. Next, patch. That's it. But process you have to follow. It's a lengthy process. You have to get the approvals from the application owner, and then you have to raise a change request. That approvals you have to attach in the change request. You have to represent your change request in the CAB meeting. Sometimes in some organizations, on behalf of DBA team, your DBA lead or DBA manager or SME, subject matter expert, will represent the changes. For example, from DB side, imagine 10 changes are there. Again all 10 DBAs will attend the CAB. Instead of that, one lead will attend and he will represent all these 10 changes. Somebody should be there to represent your changes. It's not like only you have to represent your change and all. So be prepared, guys. Sometimes you have to talk, not sometimes, regularly you have to talk in the cab meetings every week. In case if you are implementing any change, you have to talk in front of 100 to 100 people. That's why from the day one onwards, I'm saying please be interactive, please be interactive, please open your mouth so that you will be comfortable. If you are comfortable in 15 members, now we have 15 members team. Imagine this is the cab meeting. You got an opportunity to open your mouth. At least yes or no you have to open, right? Imagine tomorrow you have to talk in front of 200 people. How you will manage? In front of CEO you have to talk. In front of senior managers you have to talk. Okay? Clear, guys, up to step 4. Is it clear? Any
So,
questions,
Shanmugh,
doubts? Yes, Shivaram, tell me.
in the cab meeting, will they ask any benefit of the patch, or is there any drawbacks of the patch?
They might ask. They might ask. So that's what you have to be prepared. Like, what will be the benefit? Why? Because see, that change might be already another DBA. Okay, he might already initiated the discussion last week. So if they knows, generally the main questions are like implementation plan, whether you tested in the pre-prod environment or not, what will be the test results, okay, what will be the rollback plan. Anyone, mostly they will ask these three main areas only: implementation plan, okay, whether testing is successful or not, and then rollback plan. Maybe sometimes they might ask, is it important, do we need to patch it, is it mandatory? They might ask these kind of questions that you have to tell, yes, it is important, otherwise we'll get the vulnerabilities, security issues and all. If you use a word called security issues, then everyone will approve. Of course, proper plan and all should be there. It's not like blindly they will approve. But they might ask these things, Sivaram. Okay, you have to be prepared. What is the impact? What will be the, what and all new changes? What kind of vulnerabilities? Okay, you are going to fix it. So just go through that particular patch. Mostly those questions they don't ask. They will ask implementation, rollback, and whether you tested in the pre-prod environment and all. So these questions mostly will get it.
So again,
Any
the
other
patches we need to download from the
Yes,
Microsoft
we need to
portal, or
download. Yes, we
okay,
need to download from Microsoft. I'll show you. Don't worry, I'll show you.
okay.
Yeah, guys, are we good now? Up to step 4. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
clear.
Right. So then, once you got the approvals, okay, you got the approvals on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Like you raised a change request that you will patch it because your customer already approved. He said like you can use Saturday morning 10 to 1 p.m. Always take 3 hours downtime window. Yes, patching can be completed in 15 minutes also. But if you take 15 minutes, imagine if something happened during the patching, if any error comes, if you don't have time to troubleshoot, once your patching window is closed, the monitoring alerts will come and again it will escalate. So that's why safer side take minimum 3 hours downtime window. So even though your patch is failed, again you will get some breathing space to fix the issues. Okay, safer side, if you tell 3 hours, if you ask 3 hours and if you complete it in 15-30 minutes, it's good. If you ask for 30 minutes and you just complete it in 2 hours, it's not good, right? So for safer side you ask them minimum 2 to 3 hours downtime window, so that it will be manageable and all. In case of any issues, at least we can manage the things, guys, we can handle it properly. Now you got the approvals and patching window like Saturday morning 10 to 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. So now you have to do few things before the patching itself. Okay, what are the things that you have to do? Okay, generally checklist or prerequisites, okay, to patch the SQL servers. You have to do all these things, guys. These are the like some health checks kind of thing. So what things you have to check? How many services in the sense how many SQL servers that are running in that machine. Why we have to check this, guys? Because before and after patch you will reboot the Windows machine, right? You have to reboot the Windows machine, not SQL server. So when you reboot the Windows machine, all the SQL servers that are there in that Windows machine will be restarted, right? So before applying for the, before raising the change request itself, you have to check how many SQL servers are there in that machine. If you have more than one instance, make sure you inform to all, every instance one owner will be there, guys. Most of the times, if we have 2-3 instances in the same machine, the same owner will be there. Imagine Mark is the owner for one server, so he will be the owner for other instances also, but you have to inform, otherwise Mark will escalate the issue. He did not inform, so I just approved like that. He might raise a concern. So check how many SQL servers are there and how many services are up and running. Okay, check how many services are up and running. Why? I'll tell you. Imagine 2 SQL servers are there in the single machine, guys. In this machine, we have 2 SQL servers. One is running, one is not running. Imagine. Once patching is done, you will ask Mark. Mark is your application owner, right? You will ask Mark to do the health checks. Mark will log into the server and he will check. Hey Shanmukh, one of the SQL server is not running. Actually, that server is not running since beginning, but he might think due to patching only it is not running. So you have to take the artifacts. Okay. So before patching, how many services are there? How many of them are up and running? Take one screenshot. Okay. And keep it in the notepad, or not notepad, Word document and all. Some Word document or OneNote kind of thing. Just take one screenshot so that you won't be confused after patching whether the services are down or before patching itself the services are in stopped state. You will get a clarity, so you can show the proof. Hey Mark, no, before the patching itself these services are in stopped state. I took the screenshot, you can see the artifact. Like that you can able to talk. If you don't know how many services are up and running, how you will justify, and how do you know that whether really the instance is down or it was in stopped state before itself? We cannot justify, right? We cannot talk properly. So that's why before patching, take the screenshot of all the SQL services that are running in that machine. Clear, guys? Is it clear why we have to take the screenshot? So for that, what you will do? Open services.msc. Okay, go to SQL services. Windows R, services.msc. It is taking time. Not DP, right? It is taking time. Select any service and hit yes. Okay, you can see all the services that are starting with yes. See, now I can see 2 instances, batch 62 and a default instance. Both are up and running. You can see, you can simply take the screenshot with the date and time. Guys, whenever you are taking the screenshot, always try to include the date and time. Otherwise, they don't believe. They will simply argue, where is the date and time? Okay, I don't believe, it might be an old screenshot. They don't consider also. Whenever you are taking a screenshot, always take the date and time also. Otherwise, okay, there is no use of that screenshot artifact. So you can see there are 2 instances in this machine. 2 are up and running. If one is up and running and one is not running, then okay, before patching, what will be the state? After patching also the same state should be there. Before patching, if all the services are up and running, after patching also all the services should be up and running. Before patching, if one instance is running, one is not running, after patching also same state should be there. So for that, we cannot remember all these, okay, services, how many are up and running, how many are down, right? Better take one screenshot and keep it in OneNote or in the Word document until the patching is going to be finished smoothly. Just save that Word document. This is one check that you have to do before the patch. Next, what will be the next check, guys? What will be the next check? Okay. Same like database states also. Check the database states. Okay, check the database states. Right? How to check the database states? Go to this, go to SSMS and expand the databases. There you can see the state of the database. What is meant by state? See here. If it is showing this Amazon, B62, Flipkart, that means if it is showing like this, these are all healthy. Sometimes few of the databases will be on offline state like this. Okay, let me show you how to keep the database offline, tasks, and then you can see an option, take offline. Okay, sometimes the database will be in offline state. Few databases will be in offline state. Sometimes recovery pending state. Sometimes suspect state. Different states will be there. So before patching, okay, drop all active connections and then I'm just going to put this in the offline state. So that's why before patching, take one screenshot of all the databases so that in case if few databases are offline, you no need to worry because before patching itself, these databases are offline, right? If you don't take the screenshot, what will happen, guys? You might think, okay, during the patching, maybe few databases went into offline state so that you will try to bring it online. Don't do that. Someone wantedly kept these databases offline. But we don't know, right, all these things. After patching, again, we'll do the health checks. Okay, again, we'll do the health checks. If you don't see the states of the database before patching, after patching, if you see, if few databases are in offline state, you might think due to patching only they went offline. So you will try to fix it or you will be in a confused state whether they are really offline before or after patching it was offline. That's why for safer side, take one screenshot of all the databases. If you have 100 databases, Shanmukh, how can I take screenshot? You can run that query. Morning we discussed, right? Select star from sys.databases. You run that query. There in that query also it will show the state. Save the table results. Okay. So this is also one of the check that you have to do before the patching. These are all pre-checklist. Pre-checklist. Post-checklist also the same thing. Right. And what will be the other things that you have to check? Make sure enough free space is there in the C drive of the server, not your laptop. Okay, recommended is minimum 3 GB free space. Okay, in the server, if this is my server, in the server C drive, I should have a minimum 3 GB free space. Okay, it is taking a lot of time to execute this transaction. Why like that? Okay, because while patching, it will take the backup of a few files. This is the step it will perform during the patching. That backup it will take to the C drive. If backup is completed, then only it will apply the patches. If you don't have enough free space in the C drive, it cannot proceed to take the backup. If it cannot proceed, your patching will be failed. So that's why make sure enough free space is there in the C drive of the server. C drive, not other drives. Enough free space in the sense minimum 3 GB. Recommended is minimum 3 GB or at least 2 to 3 GB free space should be there. If it is less than 2 GB, don't proceed. Your patching will be failed, guys. Especially these kind of scenarios you will face while patching the old servers. While patching the old servers, you might face these kind of errors. Okay, these are all my real-time experiences, guys. Okay, I think minimum 1,000 servers I have patched so far, more than that only. So these are all few cases that I have seen where the patching and all is failed. I can just simply download the patch and I can apply the patch, no issues. In 10 minutes, patching class will be completed. No need to spend this much time. But you should know all these things so that you will manage the patchings and all properly so that without failures and all. If you do patchings also, patching is easy in some organization. If you do patching properly, if you handle patching properly, you will get a lot of customer appreciations. You will get again good rewards and all, vouchers and all. Okay, they will give you cash vouchers and all if you completed these patchings and all smoothly. Again, not in every organization, few organizations. So you have to be very careful with the patching. So you have to make sure all these things you have to follow, guys, before patching. So it should be a smooth patching. Generally, you don't get errors on a regular basis, but out of 1,000 servers, maybe 1, 2 servers, if you have these kind of issues, you will face difficulties in handling those issues. Okay, so that's why if you learn properly, you can even handle the patching failures and all. That's why we are discussing all these things. Right? This is also one more thing that you have to keep in mind while patching the SQL server. See, if the database is offline, it will show like this offline, and cross mark like this it will show. One more checklist is these two checklists are very important. Okay, before patching, check the version of the SQL server. How we can check the version, guys? How we can check the version?
Select
What is the
add
command to check the? Yeah, select @ version. Right. Select @ version. Okay. So when you execute this command, you can see the output of the SQL version. So now you can see SQL Server 2019. It is loading. RTM. See, you can see like RTM. And you don't see any other extra updates and all here. If you double click on it, you can see total record, which is a developer edition. See, developer edition and all. This is how you have to check the version and edition. See here, very important. Okay, let me use this highlighter. Okay, this number and this number both should be same. So before patching itself, you have to check this. Check. You have to check this one. This number, the bill number, and select at version output. This number both should be same. So Shanmukh, any chance that they are different? Any cases like any scenarios like that? Yes. In few cases, especially like when you are patching old servers, here it will show one number, here it will show another number. Why? What is the reason? Because if the last patch is partially successful, for patch there are three states, either successful or failed or partially successful. Partially successful means few components will be updated, few components will be failed. So when the last patch, imagine SP10 is the latest patch, somebody applied SP9. So it was not completely applied. He just left it as it is. But you don't know about the history, right? So the patch is partially successful. In some scenarios, in those scenarios, here it will show one number, here it will show another number. In this case, Shanmukh, what we have to do, you have to remove the patch. You have to remove the old patch and then again you have to apply the new patch. How to remove, I'll show you. But you have to keep in mind, guys, this both the 99% you will not face this issue. Rarely when you patch old servers, you might get this issue. Out of 100, 1 or 2 cases again. Okay. So few servers might be failed with these reasons. Okay. So that time you don't waste your time and all. Just check the output. Select at version and just check both are same or not. If both are same, there might be another version. Due to that, there might be another issue of for failure and all. If both are different, remove the old patch and apply the latest patch. This is also
Hello.
yes, yes, please. Yes, tell me, Sid.
That build number will change with the patch.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
or
yes.
that
It will
is
be
like
changed. It will be changed. It will be
okay,
changed.
okay,
That's how. That's why it's how the update will be managed. I'll show you what will be the build numbers and all. Okay.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Clear, guys? Are we good on this? Okay. So this is also one check before patching. Check whether this number and this number both are same or not. And the same kind of another case is also there. Select at server name. This also you have to check before and after patch, especially before patch only. No need to check after patch. Okay. Select at server name will help you to find out the server name. Okay. So in this case, this is also very rarest of the rare scenario, guys. Guys, why I am explaining all these things now? In the interviews, they might ask this question while applying working as a DBA. Then how many servers you would have patched 4 5 years? So like every patch will be very smooth without errors, right? So they will ask, does any challenges? Explain any errors that you faced during the patch. They will ask this question, right? You should explain, right? You can apply, you can tell like this also. The patching is failed due to some different name and in the object explorer. Okay. I don't know what happened to this.
This is not clear, Shanmugh.
Okay. This is called object explorer, as I said. Here it is showing a different name and in the output
Hello?
it is showing the many tell me.
Your voice is breaking, Shanmugh. Can you please explain that check server name from that too?
Yeah, guys, is
Yeah, so your voice is breaking a little bit from past
now
5 minutes. Like now it's
Yeah,
better.
we can't get your point. What you tell?
okay, okay, I'll explain, no problem. But it is clear right now.
Yes,
It's
now
little
it's
bit.
good.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, fine. So in some cases, rarely, okay, your patching also will be failed due to server name issue. So as I said, in the interviews, they will ask whether have you patched the SQL servers or not. Because you are a senior DBA, right? You will claim like you are having 4 years experience, 5 years experience and all. So during these 4 5 years experience, at least you would have patched few servers, right? So if you patch few servers, definitely you might face few challenges also. They will ask you in the interviews, tell me any error that you faced during the patching, or tell me any error. Okay, like how you fixed that error and all. In case of any errors during the patching, so please explain any error that you fixed. Then you should have one error kind of thing, right, to explain. You can tell these errors in one of the server. Patching is failed due to wrong build number. So I am trying to patch the SQL server. It is not applying. I checked that summary.txt file. I told you during installation, I told you, right? I checked the detail.txt file. I checked even your application logs. Later, I came to know that select at version is giving a different build number. And in the object explorer, it is showing a different build number. Both build numbers are showing different. So later I came to know that the last patch is unsuccessful or partially successful. So I just removed the last patch and then I patched the SQL server that time. After removing the patch, old patch, then the latest update is successfully applied. So this is how I fixed that issue like that. You can explain. Or else you can explain like this. Okay, patching is failed due to wrong server name. Wrong server name. Okay, when you run this command, here it will show one server name, and in the object explorer, this is the object explorer, here it will show another server name, this one. Okay, this name will be different, this name will be different. Actually both here and here it should show same name, but very rarest of the rare scenarios, if it is old server especially, here it will show one name, here it will show another name. Due to that also patching will be failed sometimes. When it will be failed, you know what is this instance called, guys? Which instance it is, default or named?
Named.
Default instance, correct? Default instance, computer name. It is taking my computer name. What if I changed my computer name, guys? If I change my computer name, what will happen? This PC properties, change settings. This is my computer name. If I change this name, the instance name won't be updated automatically. Computer name is changed, but the instance name won't be updated automatically. After you change the machine name, you have to run these commands, sp underscore. You have to drop the old server name, drop server name. What is the old server name? This computer name. Okay, imagine if the server name is changed, very rare scenario. Okay, I faced this issue, guys. sp underscore, you have to drop the old server name and you have to add the new server name, add server. So imagine this is the B62 is the new server name, comma local. So you have to fix like this. This is how you have to fix. So sometimes your patching will be failed if these server names are different. So how to fix it? You have to drop old server name, check the computer name, latest computer name in the this PC properties, drop old server name, add new server name, restart the machine, and then you apply the patch again. That time it will be successful. You explain the same thing in the interviews. Patching is failing in one of the server. I checked that summary.txt file, detail.txt file, event your application logs. Later in the health checks, I came to know that select attached server name is giving different server name, and in the object explorer it is showing different server name. So Windows team changed the machine name. They did not updated the DBA team as it is an old server. Nobody noticed and we did not get any issues also. While patching, we came to know that. So I just fixed that issue by dropping the old server using sp drop server name and sp add server name comma local, and then I tried patching again. So this time it was successful. Like that, you only create one issue and you only explain it. You'll be very happy, and at least 5 to 10 minutes you can kill the time of interview. Right? When you are very confident about one topic or answer, you try explaining it. They don't stop it generally. Okay, so is it clear, guys? Due to these cases also, sometimes, rarely, the patching can be failed. If the server name is not same, in that scenario also, the patching can be failed. Clear? Any questions, doubts so far, guys, please? Is it boring?
No, it's clear.
What about others?
No, just we have to drop that one and then we have to add the server name which is correct.
That's it.
Locals.
That's it. Yes. Yes.
Then we will apply the patch. It will work.
Correct. That's it. Yeah. So that's why before patching itself, you have to better you check this check before patching itself. Okay, make this as a habit. Add this into the checklist. Check what is the version. Both versions are showing same or not. Check what is the server name and output and this object explorer. Both names are showing same or not. If not showing the same name, better don't proceed for patching. Fix this issue. Then you proceed for patching. Don't wait for the errors. You know that if this name and this name both are showing different, definitely patching will be failed. Okay, so that's why better before the patching itself you check these things for safer side, so your patching will be very smooth, guys. Clear? And some people will tell take the backup of the databases before patching. Not required, because if it is small databases and all, fine. Imagine if it is 3 terabytes, 4 terabytes, 10 terabytes database. First of all, space issue. Second thing, to take the backups of 10 terabyte itself, it will take 10 hours. When you will initiate the patching. Okay? If it is a small server and all, you can take. If it is a big server and all, you cannot take the backups also. Your time will be wasted for backups itself. If it is an old server, yes, please.
Yeah, so regarding the backups, so suppose like if because of the time consuming process we are not taking, but sometime interviewer will ask or like I saw like people will ask why you haven't take the backup or what is like. So how we can
Generally,
explain or like
see,
what is
you
the
can explain
other
the
than
same thing. Other than that, I'll tell you one alternative. Okay, I'll tell you now. One thing is regular backups will be there. Okay, it's not like we are lifting our hands during the critical situations. If you remember, regularly we'll take the backups of all the databases. Periodic backups will be there. So in case if something went wrong, we can make use of the old backups. So again, there is no use of taking the backups. Okay, first thing. Second thing is, what if the server size, database size is big? Can you manage 10 terabytes of storage to take the backups? Storage issue, time issue.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine you started the backup of 10 terabytes. Okay, means 10 hours before you have to start. You cannot start the backup during the patching window, right? Imagine at 10 o'clock, if the patching is scheduled, one day before Friday night itself, you have to take the backups. You took the backups, that is fine. But do you think that is the latest data in the database by Saturday morning? No, right? So there is no point of taking the backups, particular backups during the patching window. Not required. We have periodic backups, regular backups we have. And even if you feel that server is old, it might be failed. One option is there, VM snapshot, VM backup. Okay? If it is critical, you ask VM team or Windows team to take the VM snapshot backup. It don't take much time, hardly 15 to 20 minutes, depends on the server size. If something went wrong, VM team can immediately restore the whole machine itself, including databases, you will get it. Is it clear now?
Okay.
Instead of taking the databases, wasting our time, resources, everything, better if it is critical, ask Windows team to take the machine backup itself. That is called VM snapshot. Okay?
So suppose patching will get failed, then the backup will not create the issue.
No, it will not create an issue.
Okay.
Okay? Because regular backups will be there. It's not like we won't have any full backups will be there, daily full backups will be there, log backups will be there. So you will have a chance to recover the database, no issues. But instead of like wasting the time and resources, better you can request them, especially for old servers, you can request the VM snapshot backup. I have seen many cases, old servers, you might get failures, high failure rate will be there while patching old servers. For safer side, you can just take the VM snapshot will be helpful in another way also, I'll tell you. Okay. When you apply the patches, sometimes the latest updates might create some problem with the application. Patching will be successful, but after patching, the application cannot connect to the database due to some compatibility issues and all. So in that scenario also this VM snapshot will be helpful, guys. You can remove the patch, but still you can make use of the VM snapshot. So backup means you can request the VM snapshot backup instead of taking the databases backups individually. Clear now? Are we good, guys?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, fine. So these are all the prerequisites that you have to follow before the patching. Once everything looks good, then you are good to patch the SQL server. So now Saturday 10 a.m. how you will initiate patching? I'll tell you after the break, guys. Okay. So before going to the break, let's download the patch file first. How to download a patch file? You can use this website as a reference, sqlserverbuilds.blogspot.com. So we have 2019, right? What is the latest update of 2000? Remember this point. They might ask you what is the latest update for SQL Server 2019. What is the latest update? CU32. If you want to see the old updates, click on this. You can see all the old updates. Okay. So you can see CU32, which was released in the May last month. CU32 again one more, okay, which was released in the April 14th. And you can also see CU. These are all the different this one what I can say, okay, uh, value vulnerabilities and all this CVE and all vulnerabilities. So like that, if you want to see how the number is increasing, this is your RTM copy, okay. Where is the RTM copy? Let me go down. CS 15, 15, 15. Yeah, this is your RTM copy. 15.0.2000.5. See, when I install, I'll get the same update. 15.0.2000.5. So when you apply any update on top of RTM, see, the update is there. We have GDR1. Okay, you can see this number will always increase, guys. Remember, when you patch this, you remember the build number discussion, major version dot minor version dot actual build number dot revision history. These two numbers, okay, will help you to find whether SQL Server is patched or not. I told this point during the build number discussion. So always these two numbers will be changed when you patch it. It will be increased because you're updating. Updating means value will increase. See, 2070, then 2080, 2090, 2095, 2101, 2104. If you remove patch, it will go down. 2104, 2101, 2095. If you remove, the value will be decreased. If you update, the value will be increased. Clear? So now if you apply the patches, see, these are all GDRs only. Okay. So now if you apply the latest patch, your build number will be changed to 15.0.4470.1. This number will be changed to 15.0.44. What is that number? 4470.1, guys. Okay. So now this is the latest patch. I can just click on this and it will be routed to the Microsoft website. See, support.microsoft.com. It's not at any third party site and all. It will directly route it to the Microsoft website. Every update will be represented with one article number, that is called KB article, knowledge base article. KB means knowledge base. Every update will be represented with one number. This is the CU32 KB article number. Okay. And you can see the summary of the file, known issues, what improvement, fixes and all. So if you go down, you can see download button. Okay. Download button, how to obtain and install the update. Okay. Windows update, how to obtain. You can see, click on this option or Microsoft Update Catalog. Somewhere will be the download center. Yeah. You see here, Microsoft Download Center. This is the package. Click on this package. It will ask the language. Just click download. That's it. It will start downloading. Okay. Now it started down. In this way, you can able to download. Generally, one person from the team will download. No need to download everyone. Like if 10 people are there, no need to download 10 times. One person in the team, he will download and he will keep it in the shared location. So you have to log into the server. You have to open that shared path. From there, you can copy paste into the server and then you can start applying the patches, guys. In this way, you can able to download the patches. Anything, either service pack, cumulative update, any update like this only will download. Clear now? If you want to download service pack again, you can go to this build spot. Okay, you can go back. And if you want to download SP3 of 2016, just click on this number. It will be routed to Microsoft website. And then you just simply, if you cannot search, use your Control F, type download. Okay. Search for the download keyword. So it will show you somewhere. It will show you download center SP3. Okay. So like that, it will see. You can see the 2016. Just click on download. Automatically it will start downloading. In this way, you can able to download any update, guys. Clear now? Okay.
Yeah, clear.
And sometimes they might even ask what is the size of the update. You cannot expect the interviewers, okay, move. Sometimes if you don't want to select, he will ask these kind of silly questions also. What is the size of the CU32? Roughly any update size will be 500 MB to 800 MB. You can tell any number. No need to tell 889 MB. If you tell 889 MB, you will think that you are answering from any using any AI tool. Okay. So don't tell 889 and all. Just tell the rough. I did not remember, but it might be 500 or 600 MB, something like that. You can just tell like that. That's it. No need to, okay. Again, okay. Explain 1 GB, 2 GB and all. Just 500 MB to 800 MB, any value you can tell. because we will download it, we will copy to the server. So definitely we might have some, okay, at least regularly we are patching, right? We will have some idea what will be the size and all. So that's why some interviewers might ask these kind of questions also. Clear, guys? Let it download. Once it's downloaded, I'll copy to the server. I'll initiate the copy. It will take some time to copy. And then I'm going to give you a break. After the break, we'll apply the patching, guys. Okay. While copying the patch, you connect it to the server remotely. Otherwise, you cannot copy paste from local to server, guys. In your practice, not in the organization. In the organization, we'll download and we'll keep it in the shared location. That shared path you can open from any of the server. Right, let me check whether it's downloaded or not. I think it's downloaded. So we can just copy this file, go to downloads, and then copy this file. Copy. I'm just copying, guys. Okay. Go to the server on the desktop or on any info in one. You can just create one folder. In any folder, you can just copy it. I'm just canceling every window. Okay, and I'm going to the desktop. Right, on the desktop, I'm just copying, guys, pasting. Control C, Control V will work from your local laptop to the server. I'm just pasting. Once pasting is done, we'll initiate the patching. Okay. So it will take some time, right? So let's go for a break, and then after the break, we'll discuss about the patching process, guys. Okay, I'll be back in 15 minutes. Right, okay. So let's continue the session. Okay, let it be. It will complete the copy process. Okay. Right, you're able to hear me, right, guys?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So before patching, what we have to do? Now everything is ready. You got like you just raised a change request and you represented the change request in the CAB meeting and it was approved. You just checked all these things before the patching. The pre-checklist and all is completed. Now Saturday morning 10 a.m. you have to initiate the patch. Okay. Before 10-15 minutes you will connect and you will just complete all these health checks and all whatever I just asked you to complete. So we'll complete this checklist. So now we have to initiate the patch. Then you will open a mail chain again. You will send an email to Mark. Hey Mark, as discussed earlier, okay, we are initiating the patch on so and so server with the SQL Server 2019 CU32. Okay, we'll update you once the patching is completed successfully. Like that, before starting the patch, we'll send an email. In that email, okay, you have to include the application owner, okay, and you have to include the DBA team. You have to include the monitoring team because monitoring team will always keep an eye on the services. If something went wrong, directly they will call to the on-call DBA. On-call means generally 24 hours we have to manage the database services. One person should be there to support. Suddenly, if something went wrong, if nobody is there in the shift, again, it might impact the application. So generally maintenance tasks, maintenance technology related things like Windows side, networking side, storage side, DBA side, 24/7 jobs will be there. Okay. It depends on the weekly shift or monthly shift. The whole month you will be in the morning shift, next month you will be in the afternoon, and then next month you will be in the night shift. Like that, 24 hours, 24/7 support will be there. Our weekly shifts will be changed. This week morning, next week afternoon, then next week night shift. So at least one person will be there. And on-call DBA is one more person. Every week one person will be taking care of this on-call. Means, for example, in the shift 2-3 people are there. Imagine one person went to lunch, another person is busy with other issues. So if something went wrong, this monitoring team will call to the DBA team. Okay, the on-call person, DBA team is the team doesn't have the single number, right? One person will take the responsibility for one week. So if any issue comes, this week Ganesh is on call means the monitoring team will call Ganesh for any issue. Hey Ganesh, we have an issue because the rota will be there. In the rota, they will check who is the on-call DBA for this week. Okay, Ganesh, chalo. Ganesh number will be there. They will directly call to Ganesh. Ganesh, even though you are in bathroom, you have to support. They don't. Okay, wait. Okay, so you can tell them in 1-2 minutes you will connect and all, but still that is called on call. 24/7 we have to give the support. So if you don't include monitoring team, they might think that because while patching the services will be down, right? They might think they don't know about the patching and all. Again, they will start calling on call DBA. It will create some confusion. So just include monitoring team. So they will know that you are patching. So this is expected that we will get the alerts. So they will suppress the alerts for the downtime window. If you took for 3 hours downtime window, from that 10 to 1 o'clock, even though n number of alerts are coming, as monitoring team you informed, so monitoring team will ignore all the alerts for 3 hours. They don't call any on-call person. Clear, guys? Why we have to include monitoring team and all in these activities? Is it clear? Are we good, everyone?
Yes, Shanmugh.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So app owner, he has to know because before patching, he will do some health checks and again from application side, if he needs to stop any jobs, he will stop it. Okay. So app owner, you have to inform DBA team. Others also has to know that you are patching. Otherwise, if the alerts will come and other team from, for example, you are working from Bangalore location, another person is working from Hyderabad location. The other DBA, if he don't know that you are patching, then If suddenly server down means he will try to log into the server and he will try to troubleshoot, which might corrupt the instance. So if you inform DBA team, they will know, okay, this guy Ganesh from Bangalore is patching. So this is expected that some alerts will come on so and so server. They will ignore. So app owner, DBA team, monitoring team, okay, all these teams you have to include, and you have to send an email to application owner stating that, hey Mark, we are initiating the patching on so and so server. It will take 2 to 3 hours to complete. Once patching is done, we will update you. At the rate monitoring team, hi monitoring team, please ignore all the alerts or please suppress the alerts from so and so server until 1 p.m. Like that, you just tag them. Right now we are ready, guys. Everything is ready. You also copied the patch file. Okay. Now you can directly open the patch file with run as administrator.
So Shanmugh, downtime means we need to keep the server in the offline or?
No need to stop the server. Very good question. Downtime means automatically it will be rebooted, right? So when the server is rebooted, SQL server will be down. So databases will be down. So application, the associated application also will be down. That is called downtime. Planned downtime, unplanned downtime. Planned means patching activity. You are doing some activity. So you know that it will be rebooted. You know that server will be down for some time. That is called planned activity, planned downtime. Unplanned, suddenly someone restarted the server. Suddenly the server went offline. Suddenly the server is crashed. Okay? Or something disasters like earthquakes and all. These are all unplanned downtime activities. You see this extensions, guys. What will be the extensions of the patch file? See, some of the files will be DLLs, RLLs, MSA file. See, MSA file. Remember these extensions. I'll tell you in the next class. I'll tell you because we'll get one more error called missing MSA and MSP error. Okay, sometimes missing MSA and MSP error also will come. So I'll explain what is this missing MSA and MSP error and all. Okay. See, this is .msp file. MSI means Microsoft installer files. MSP means Microsoft patch files. Let me cancel this. RDP is taking a lot of time, right? So we'll directly log into the server. Control delete. Right, it will open the setup file. Right, this is how the setup file will open, guys. You can, in case if the machine, if you don't restart the machine, okay, this check will be failed. Like this one only, like your installation, restart computer. So better before patching, restart the machine, guys. Okay, to manage for the smooth patching and all, just restart the server, Windows machine itself. Okay, it will be easy, and then go to next. I accept the license terms. Next, and then see here. This is important screen. Here, actually, two instances are there in this machine, correct? Correct, guys? One is 60-62, another one is default instance. But here it is showing only one instance. Why it is not showing the other instance? Any reason? Any guess?
Default.
Sorry, Monica, you're saying something.
Maybe that's defaulting.
Okay, default instance only we can patch. Named instance we cannot patch.
It's 2019 version.
Very good.
Unnamed
Okay.
instance 2020.
Nice. Okay. So this is my default named instance, right? So when you just see this, it is a 2022 16.0. We are applying 19 update. Why 19 update will show you 22 instance here? It don't show. Okay, clear? That's why you can see only one instance. Now imagine if I have two 19 instances, will it show here? If I have two SQL Server 2019 instances, so all these 2019 instances, will it show here in this list? Answer is yes, it will show. Okay, and you can even patch both instances at a time also. Simply, if you want to patch both instances, select. Imagine if both instances are there, select both the instances like this. If you unselect, it will be skipped from patching. Means it don't patch. If you select, then only it will patch. If it is already patched, two 2019 instances are there, one is already patched, one is not patched, then one will be like this. It will allow you to check and uncheck. The one which is already patched, it will be grayed out like this. You cannot select or you cannot unselect. So it will be grayed out option because it's already patched. There is no use of this patch now. So that's why the option won't work. Clear guys, if you have multiple instances, if you want to patch all the instances at a time, select the instances that you want to patch. Is it clear in this screen? Everyone, are we good now? If you don't want to patch, if you want to skip it, simply uncheck the instance. You can skip the instance from patching. Okay, right. Now I want to patch this instance, so I'll select this instance. Next. And again, it will check for the rules and all. Any used files, I mean, in the back end, any files are in use, it will check. This is, we can ignore it because we already took the downtime approvals. Even though the files are running in the back end, no issues for us. You can wait and you can see what and all files are that are running in the back end. But even though you can still proceed, okay, no need to wait. Go to next, and then this is the last screen. It will prepare a query. Action is equal to patch. You see here, this is the command. Action is equal to patch. So just click on update. In this way, you can able to patch the SQL Server, guys. Clear? So nothing I did actually. If you see, when I open the setup file, next, update. That's it. Patching is very simple, but the process is lengthy process.
Shanmukh, is there any chance to install multiple versions of instances in one server?
Yeah, why not? If the OS is supporting, you can install 2016, 19, 17, 22 in one Windows machine.
So if we update a patch for one version, it will be impact to any other versions or like that?
It directly it will not impact, but when you restart the machine before and after patching, definitely all the instances will be rebooted, right?
Yeah.
But during the patching, if you remember that screen, you don't see 2019, 2020, I mean to say the other versions you don't see in the list. But before and after patch, you will reboot the machine, right? That time it will impact.
Okay.
Any other questions, guys? Okay, so let it be. It will take some time, 10 to 15 minutes like that. So let's discuss how internally patch will work. Easy only. Okay. Right. So imagine this is the Windows machine. This you should know, then you can easily handle the patching errors, especially the missing MS and MSP files. This is the Windows machine, and this is the SQL Server. When you install the SQL Server, generally, you will get few supported files. Okay, what will be the file extensions? Supported files. When you install the SQL Server, generally you will get all these extensions like this. Okay, .msi, .msp, especially these files. Okay, other than this, we'll also get .dll files, dynamic link library files, .rll files, resource link library files. So like that, we'll get some files. Imagine these are the 2019 instance. Just for the 2019 instance example I am giving. So when you install SQL Server 2019, okay, you will get all the supported files of 2019 RTM. Okay, let me add RTM also here. RTM. Right. So let it down. Keep this up. Now, when you install SQL Server 2019 RTM, you will get these files. File names can be anything, but extensions I am just mentioning. Okay, some SQL engine core inst.msi, like that, different file names will be there. File names can be anything. These are the important extensions. Now, when you patch the SQL Server, remember, when you are patching the SQL Server with CU32, imagine now you are patching SQL Server with CU32. You will also have the same kind of update. See, not all the files will be updated, guys. Okay, not all the files will be updated. Few of the files will be updated when you patch the SQL Server. Okay, in this CU32, when you are patching these files, the current files will be backed up. Okay, the current files will be backed up, and then Control G. Okay, to front. Okay, remember, that's why I told you backup. In the C drive, what it will do? It will take the backup of 2019 RTM files, and then it will replace 2019 RTM files with 2020 this CU32 RTM files. Is it clear, guys, now how it will work? So now this will become CU 2019 RTM plus CU32. Is it clear? How it will work, how the patching will work internally? Is it clear, guys? When you are applying patching of CU32, whatever supported files are there, those RTM supported files will be backed up, and then it will replace the latest update files with the current file. Is it clear, everyone?
So no need to take the backup manually, right? It will take automatically.
Files you don't need to take. This is an internal process.
Okay.
You don't need to take any backups and all. Okay, automatically this mechanism will be done when you initiate the patch. Now I initiated the patch, right? So the first step will be, it will copy the old supported files into this backup location, C drive, and then it will replace, it will try to copy each file with each file. When you remove it, this is the backup of what? These files are the backup of what version, guys?
2019 RTM.
19 RTM. If you remove, due to some issues, if you remove this update, now this backup will be replaced here. That CU32 will be removed and it will go back to the to the 19 RTM. If it is 2019 CU1 or CU5, it will go back to the CU5, guys. Is it clear now? Are we good on this, everyone? Any questions, doubts?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay, no problem.
So Remove in the sense like you are saying like we just need to uninstall the patch.
When you remove, correct, that is true. When you remove due to some challenges like compatibility issues or some other issues or due to some partially successful issues and all, if you remove means uninstall the patch. Yes, the other word is uninstalling the patch. Clear guys now?
Yes, sir.
How it will go back, how it will roll back the changes and all. So now what I'm trying to explain here is that is one point, and another point also I'm trying to explain. Here, when it is replacing, imagine there is a file called SQL engine, SQL engine core inst .msi file. So if the patching is replacing this file, imagine this is the old file, your patching, your RTM also will have this file, and your CU32 also will have this file. So this file will be replaced with this file. The RTM SQL engine core inst.msi file will be replaced with the CU32 SQL engine core inst file. Sometimes due to some maintenance activities, this file will be deleted. Now it has to replace this file. Replace means what? Once it found this file, then only it will copy. It will replace. If it don't find this file, it cannot replace. So this file cannot be copied. If the files that are part of the update is not able to copy, the patch will be failed. So this is one of the reason. What is the reason? Missing MSA and MSP files issues. Sometimes the interviews they will ask whether you faced any issues while patching. You can tell this as a reason. Yes, sometimes when I am patching, I'll get missing MSA and MSP files. Is it clear, guys, when we will get missing MSA and MSP files? Some of the old files will be deleted. Sometimes when Windows team is doing some house cleaning activity, housekeeping activity, some other reasons, sometimes old files will be deleted. So while patching, if it don't find old files, it cannot replace with a new file. So patching will be failed. Are we good now? So this
Then
is
how do you
called,
rectify that problem?
that I'll tell you. Because when I tell the solution, I have to tell the answer also, right? So there is a tool called Fix MSA and MSP tool. Okay. This is a Microsoft tool. Fix missing MSI tool. This tool you can download, small tool, a 2 KB tool will be there. You can download, you can scan it like antivirus, you can scan. You don't need to wait until patching is going to be failed. This is also one of the pre-checklist. So before patching itself, if you scan the SQL server with this tool, it will identify any missing files are there. And in that tool itself, there is an option called fix it option, missing MSI file. Fix missing MSI tool. Okay. So it will be like this. There is the images and all. Yeah. It will be like this. The tool will be like this. So this tool will tell you any files are missing or what. If any files are missing from that tool itself, see, SQL engine core, this is one of the files. See, these are all like missing files. One file is missing out of 144. So there is a button called fix it button. If you click on that fix it button, it will ask the location, from which location I have to keep. You have to give the software location, then automatically it will replace and then it will fix the issue, guys. In this way, you can able to fix it. But this you can do it before patching itself. No need to do during the patching. So in few organizations, in the pre-checklist, they will run this tool, okay, fix missing MSI tool. This tool will scan all the files. If any of the MSI files are missing, then it will also tell you in which location the file is. Generally, how the error will be, okay, you can see error like this. In case if any missing file is there, you can see error like this. So and so file is missing, and that original C like this it will be. The original file name is like this. If you see this, the cached file, MSI file, installer, something 4313fcf.msi is missing. The original file is SQL_rs.msi and it was installed for product SQL. It will tell you in which product it was there, 2008 R2, SP1 it was there. So you will directly go to that location I'm just giving this as a reference. It can be 2008 R2, it can be 2016, it can be 2019, anything. So you will go to the RTM file, RTM software. There in that RTM software, you can find this file. You can replace this file and then you can scan it again. If you don't find any missing files, then you are good to patch the SQL Server. So in some organizations, this fix missing MSA tool is also on pre-checklist. Before patching itself, we'll run it and we'll fix the missing files. If you are facing during the patching, the same way, okay, we have to copy the patch file from the source and then the missing file you can copy and then you can run the patch again. In this way, you can able to fix the missing file issue, guys. Clear? So this is one of the pre-checklist that you have to follow. So if it is a pre-checklist, then you don't get any issues during the patching. Okay, just again 95% you will not get this, but there is a chance that 5% there is a chance to get the missing MSA and MSP file issues. So using the tool, you can able to fix those missing MSA and MSP. You can explain the same thing. Microsoft introduced a tool called Fix Missing MSA tool. Using that tool, I'll scan what and all missing files are there. I will check the source location and I'll try to copy the missing. Otherwise, you can do one more thing also. If you have another 2019 server, you can copy the same file where you can see all the MSA and MSP files, guys, in the C Windows installer, C:\Windows\installer. In this location, you can able to see all the files, but it don't tell you, okay, the exact file name. It will simply show you like this only, with numbers only it will show. These are all MSA and MSP files only. These are all like whatever you see, small computer, these are all MSA and MSP files only. So if any of the file is missed, there is a chance that your patching will be failed. So if you want to fix it, simply go to the same server in another machine, go to same version of SQL Server 2019. If it is running in another machine, go to this location. Which file? This file is missing, 2bd0b2e. Copy this file and paste it in the server in the same C Windows installer where you are getting the issue, and simply, okay, paste it and then rerun the patch. It will be successful, guys. Clear? Either you can fix it using the tool or you can fix manually like this. That is all about the missing MSA and MSP tool, guys.
Shanmugh, is there any specific location where it in C drive, as you said, right? It will back up the
location we cannot
the files
say.
it is
That
location.
location.
Okay.
See, you have to replace. That is different. This is different actually. Okay. Whatever automatic backups it will take, it won't show us. Okay, it will take to some other location. But this is fixed. Okay, the location of MSA and MSP is fixed in any server. C Windows installed only. In the organization also same path. If you want to replace, you can replace to this location. Okay. Right.
Shanmugh, what if we don't have the other server 2019? Then from
I
where
told
we
you,
need
right?
to copy?
I told you, Chaitanya. I told you two ways. I told you. One is using the tool.
Yeah, yes. One. What if we don't have the tool also? We don't
No,
install
what?
the tool
If you
also.
close all the doors, Shanmugh, how you will come into my room? If you tell like that, what I have to do? There should be a way, right? Either you
Yeah.
have to use the tool or you have to fix it manually like this. In the error, I told you, that's why I told you even error also. If you don't have tool, if you don't have that file name, this is how the error look like. If it was failed, this is how the error look like. It will tell you, okay, so and so file is missing. That file you can find it in the 2019 RTM software. So you will simply go to 2019 RTM software. You will search for that file. You will again copy paste that file. That's it. This is the third way. What if I don't have software also? I
Yeah.
cannot. That is hypothetical question only.
Can I ask one quick question?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah. So in previous class, like one of the previous class, you have installed the named instance. Okay. So during
Correct.
that,
Yeah.
we have used some service account. So let's suppose if the service account password is expired. So before doing the patching, so is it a mandatory step? We need to check like whether the service account password is expired or not.
Generally 99 point not 99 100% is when you create an account which is going to act as a service account, you have to select password never expires.
Okay.
That is for sure. If any junior Windows admin joined, maybe if he selected or by mistake a senior itself selected password expires. In such scenario, then Windows team has to change the password. They will change the password. That password they will give it to us, or they only will change the password of the service account also in the services. But that is different, and this is patching is different. Both there is no what I can say. Service account, if the service account is expired, yes, the services will be down, but nowhere related to the patching. No need to wait for patching the services to be down. If service account is down during the patching or after patching or before patching, at any time it can be down, the services will be down. Clear? There is nowhere relation between password expired and then you are patching.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. And yes, this is how you have to validate whether patching is successful or not. See, all the components are successfully patched, especially the database engine. If database engine is failed, even all the other components are successful, still the patching is partially successful only. In such scenario, you have to remove, how to remove and all I'll tell you in the next class. As I said, if patching is failed, in three corners you can see summary.txt file. See, this is the summary file. Okay, you can see like this, passed and then patch. Action is patch. Summary.txt file you can see. If you don't find enough information, detail.txt. There also, if you don't find enough information, event your application logs. So by just checking all these three, you will get the hint where it was failed, why it was failed, and all. Based on the hint, you can able to patch it. After this, close this window, go to the SQL server, and then earlier you see here 2000.5, right? This is actually RTM build number. Just refresh it. That number will be changed to 4470. Earlier you see 2019 RTM, right? Now if you run the select at version, you can see 2019 RTM -cu32-GDR. This is the latest update for now. So that's why when I patched, it is showing cu32 GDR update. So in this way, you can validate whether patching is successful or not. Clear, guys? Are we good now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay. If we are good, that's it for now. We'll connect tomorrow morning 7 a.m. IST and we'll discuss other things, how to remove patch and all, guys.
Sir, morning lecture did not upload.
I'm sorry for that. I will upload, okay? Today or tomorrow, mostly I'll create a Google Drive, guys. Just bear with me for 1-2 days. Busy with other things and all, okay? So I'll create a separate Google Drive and directly give. No need to wait for the YouTube video. Directly you'll get the Google Drive access, okay? I'll do it. Maybe tonight or tomorrow you will get it. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Clear? Are we good with patching, guys? So try to patch the servers tomorrow. Let's see. Okay, guys. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Good day. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.